In this video, you'll learn how to make grid columns read-only using XAML as well as C# code. So let's get started. I'll start with a new Silverlight application project. I expand the Solution Explorer and right-click to open the Add Reference window. I hold down the Control key and click to select the following components. I click OK to add them to my Silverlight project. Next, I'll add namespace references to the DevExpress.ag data grid and DevExpress.ag editor's CLR assemblies. In the Layout root, I create a new AG data grid control and specify a name for it. I save the project and switch to code view. For the purpose of this example, I'm going to use a simple list as my data source. I add the following class to store the data, and another class to create some test data. Now I need to bind the grid to data. In the page's default constructor, I set the data source property to the getData function of the product list class. I return to the XAML code. Within the grid, I create a column collection and add a few columns to it. There are two possible ways to make an individual cell read-only. The simplest one is to set the read-only attribute of a column to true. It's also possible to make a cell read-only through code. I switch to code view. Inside the page's constructor, I enable the read-only property of another column. While it may seem that this involves unnecessary work, it can be very useful if you need to conditionally enable and disable read-only mode on specific columns. And I'm done. I run the application to see the results. The grid is populated with data. When I click on the first read-only column, you'll notice that the in-place editor is invoked. However, I am unable to modify the data. The same behavior is demonstrated by the second column, which was made read-only through code. Thanks for watching, and of course, thank you for choosing DevExpress.